Hello, nieces and niestas. How are you today? Welcome back to the channel. I want to thank you guys for coming back to the channel. I'm SavingsFashionista, and over here we do mainly things fragrance, whether it's body or home. And today we are here to talk fragrances, and I want to share my fragrance combinations and or fragrances that I wore the week of April 21st. So if you're interested in hearing all about it, please stay tuned. So starting on Sunday, you guys, Sunday was kind of like a relaxed day, and I really just wore this body mist from Bath and Body Works. This is one of the latest ones that they have out. This is Musk #3 Mist, and the fragrance notes in here are musk, mimosa, flower, and rice milk. This fragrance has been said to be a dupe for, or not a dupe, let's not say dupe, but has been inspired by the fragrance Rolling in Love by Killian. I do get the similarities. I do, but I do not think that it is a dupe. Do I think that this is a great fragrance that you could possibly pair or somewhat refresh Rolling in Love? Yes, I do. And also, you guys, I do have a few of the inspired fragrances, and I think most of the ones that I do have the original fragrance. So if you're interested in hearing my thoughts on what I feel about the ones that I have, leave a comment at the bottom and I can, get that video filmed. So again, Sunday I wore Musk #3. All right, moving on into Monday. Monday, you guys, I am so into this line, and you cannot ever get it at Target. So I end up having to order it offline. But this is the Saltair, and this is the body wash. This is so good, you guys. You can bathe with this, and I smell this all through the night in my sleep. Well, I'm not asleep, but I could still smell it in my skin the next day. So this is really good. So this is the Santal Bloom, and it has a sandalwood base to it. And this is the Nourishing Body Oil. So can you see how much I really enjoy it? This is so good. Just this oil and the body wash itself. And then if you add the deodorant in with it, this is so good. I think these are some really great products that you can use to wear to the gym. But this was my foundation for Monday. This is what I wore as a base. So inside of the Saltair, I did put a dropper of this in here. This is from Sand and Fog, and this is one of the perfume oils. I found this at Target. Not Target. I found this at TJ Maxx. And this is the Violet and Sandalwood. This is almost, and I hate to say this because, everybody have a difference of opinion, but I'm willing to say that this is like 95 or more percent of Mojave Ghost. This is so good. And this is also another one of those perfume oils that are long lasting. And if you were interested in sampling Mojave Ghost, if you can get your hands on this right here would be a good sampler. And these only cost $14.95 at TJ Maxx. But this would be a good sampler to use to decide if you want to go ahead and get the bottle of Mojave Ghost. So this is really good. And of course, I used the Mojave Ghost, the fragrance. So that was my fragrance for Monday. On Tuesday, my fragrance, and this fragrance was so good. I don't know what made me pair these two fragrances together. I was thinking about both of them, and I was like, these may go together. So I started off with my foundation. This is the Sunshine Mimosa. This is a citrus, bubbly type of champagne fragrance from Bath and Body Works. This has fragrance notes of bright, bubbly champagne and fresh citrus. It is so nice, you guys. I really enjoy this. And I think this is it. This is my last one. So I went in with this and I paired it with this. And oh my God, this smelled so good together. I paired it with the Gold Coast by Bun Number 9. Now, Gold Coast is, I was wearing this in the summer, but when I wore this last week, I discovered I think this is better for me in the spring because during the summer months, I don't remember it lasting as long as it did the other day during, like 80-degree opposed to 90-degree weather. But this has notes of lychee, it has some apple, it has a watermelon note, and it has a rose note in it. This is so pretty. I do still think that this is beautiful for summer, but as far as the longevity, I think within the climate and, whatever my body was doing on an 80-degree day, I think that that's the best time. So if you have this in your collection, don't hold it until summer. Go ahead and pull it out for the spring because those two items, the Sunshine Mimosa with this Gold Coast by Bun Number 9, they were definitely a hit for me on Tuesday. And now moving on into Wednesday, this fragrance, she needs no introduction. She needs no encore. She needs no baser. She needs no foundation. This girl stands alone. All she needs for you to do is moisturize your body. That's it. Because she don't want to go onto a dry, ashy body. Guidance. This right here. Do you see, can you see where the use line, and I've actually shared this with two people. I've done like 2 decants of this and I've worn it quite a few times myself. That's just how far this fragrance goes. This fragrance is so beautiful. I went to Target that day. I had to pick up some household items from Target, and I stopped and I had gotten me a coffee, and the barista, she was like, "Oh my God, what is that? You smell so good." And this was after an 8-hour day, and she could still smell my fragrance. This right here, this is worth, in my opinion, this is a pretty hefty penny. And this right here, this is not even the 100 mil. This is the 1.7. This is the 50 mil. And honestly, in my opinion, the way that this fragrance projects the longevity of this fragrance and the performance of this fragrance, this is really all that you need, unless you were going to have it as a signature scent. But this was absolutely beautiful. Every time I wear it, I get loads and loads of compliments. And something that I discovered this weekend while I was over on TikTok minding other people's fragrance business, and I need to stay away from over there. I'm going to put a picture, and I'll leave a link below also to Paris Corner. But this fragrance has been said over in TikTok land to be a dupe for Guidance, which you can get it for like $50 if you wanted to just get it and try to see if it's for you before you buy the original. Um, you have to use your own judgment whether or not it's worth you doing that. I have not smelled the fragrance. Um, I don't even know if I will probably purchase it. I mean, because I don't have a reason to, but I'll just leave it linked just to share the information. And you can go over to TikTok and possibly check out some of the reviews over there. So again, my fragrance for Wednesday was Guidance by Amouage. Okay, moving on into Thursday, I was in a very citrus, fresh girl type of mood. So what I did, I started off with moisturizing my body with the fresh Getaway. This is a butter from Bath and Body Works. It has bright Wazuzu citrus and fresh ocean air. Very beautiful, citrusy, aldehydic type of fragrance. I have really enjoyed this. This lets you know how much I enjoy this type of DNA. If you can see, that's all that's left. And I have tons of butters and moisturizers, but this is one that I really enjoy during the warmer months. So I use this as my moisturizer, and then I went in with my Valentino Yellow Dream. And of course, this is like citrus. I think it has a mild rose note in it, but this is just a springtime, summertime freshie to me. it's just one of those type of fragrance. I really enjoyed this, and I topped it off with the lime basil and mandarin from Jo Malone. And this is a neroli with some basil and lime in it. Very beautiful fragrance. It paired really well with the yellow dream. All right, and moving on into Friday. Friday, I started with the Saltair combo. Started with that. And then I went in with the KayAli Musk 12. This is one of my favorite Musk fragrance. It has, oh, this is so good. It has fragrance notes of freesia, and it has jasmine in it, and it is absolutely beautiful. I really enjoy this particular musk from KayAli, so I went in with that. And then I paired it with the Mimosa and Cardamom by Jo Malone. And this has mimosas, a yellow floral, and it has some cardamom, of course, and it is absolutely beautiful. Now, contrary to what most people say, um, that this is not long lasting. This Jo Malone fragrances, they last for me. I don't know what it is about me and my body chemistry, but I don't have an issue with the Jo Malone fragrances, whether it's the cologne or it's the extract in the darker bottles. I have no issues with the Jo Malone. So that was my fragrance for Friday. And moving on into Saturday. Saturday was a relaxed type of day, and I used the Skylar Lime Sands. This is a really nice lime summertime fragrance. Every time I smell this fragrance, I think about going swimming. I don't know why, but this is definitely one of those summertime type of fragrances. I don't like their travels because they are in rollerball form. I don't like that. But if I was to find this like at a really good price and on sale, I would definitely buy a full size bottle because it's a really sweet candy, yet a little salty type of lime fragrance. It's really nice. So those were my fragrances that I wore for the week of April 21st. If you guys have any additional questions about the things that I share with you, please leave those in the comment section below. Also, if you would like to share your fragrance that you or one of your fragrances you wore on last week, please do so in the comments below. I want to thank you guys very much for showing back up. I greatly appreciate you. It means so much to me. And do not forget, you, yes, you are great. Bye bye.